Hey, how you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Unboxing. Got an unboxing today. Okay, let's get busy. And this is an eBay purchase. Purchased it on eBay. It was an auction purchase. Won it in auction. And let's check it out. Doing the opening today is my Brian Ti and Friends fighter. BT fighter, Tonto blade fighter, and trying to figure out how I'm going to open this up. Let's open this part up and then we'll pull it apart. All right. Looks like we got one more spot right here. I think that's it. Aha! What we got here? Brian Ti and Friends. Brian Ti and Friends. Let's get busy with it. Let's see which one we got. I really like the Brian Ti knives, the plunge lock knives. Comes with all the goodies, the serial number. This was advertised as being brand new. The pouch. Put all this stuff back in here. Well, let's take the knife out first, huh? Oh, it looks good. Looks good. Oh, yeah, centered up nicely, too. Okay. It's a good one, people, I think. I think it's going to be a good one. Set this right here. And this is the large Brian Ti. And I want to try out the small one. That's why I got this. That's what interested me in this one. Edge looks brand new and unused. Handle's perfect. No markings anywhere. Does look like a new knife. No side to side and no up and down. It's like a fixed blade. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. And the reason why, one of the reasons why I got this one is because this one right here, I'm going to put it back in the roll. I'm going to put this one in the roll. And this one's going in my box. I didn't get to be a collector, I got to be a user. Because I have enough big knives right now in my EDC drawer, and I don't have any more room for any more big Brian Tis. So I thought I'd try out one of these little ones, and you know it's actually pretty nice. I got a 3-finger grip. You can see how my grip is. If I put all 4 fingers in there, they're cramped. But all 4 fingers will fit in there for me, but it's cramped. It feels like it's squeezing my fingers together. Now, a comfortable grip would be a 3-finger grip, and with your pinky hanging out on the end of the pommel or the butt end of the knife. And that feels comfortable too. And it feels like nobody can pull it out your hand too. Because I think these little grooves right here give you a nice little grip. Which actually feels pretty good. And it's got the ball bearing system that has 6061 aluminum scales, A 6061 back spacer, stainless steel pocket clip with a ceramic ball bearing in it. It's got the Brian Ti pivot. And this is a 154 cm blade. Made in the United States. Brian Ti and Friends. The blade thickness is 0.12 or 3.48 millimeters. Is that right? 3.48? Something like that. 3 point something millimeters. I think it might be 0.48 or something like that. I can't remember. But it's 3 millimeters. Let's just say it's 3 millimeters. Or 3.1 millimeters, right around in there. Which is a nice thickness for a 3-inch blade. This is a 3-inch blade, and the handle length is 4 1/4. 4.125. I think that's what it was. 4.125 or something like that. If I remember right from the specs when I read the specs. It's got a stonewash finish. Nice little slight hollow grind. The hollow grind is a little bit deeper on this part of the Tonto. It's got a swedge cut into the top of the blade. It makes the blade look thinner, but it's actually pretty thick all the way to the tip. It's a nice little knife. It's got really nice thumb studs on it. It's real comfortable to use either with the thumb studs or with the flipper. And this has a flipper tab which protects your fingers if this lock was ever to give out. If the lock gave out, that's what would happen. The flipper tab would stop it from folding in on your hand. That's one thing I think is really important to know about these flipper knives now. Because even the liner lock, I'm not a liner lock or a frame lock fan. I try to stay away from those knives. I used to carry them back in the day until I got hurt by one. But anyway, even with liner locks or frame locks, I would think they would be safe if they have a flipper. The flipper, because the flipper protects your fingers. I think that's an awesome invention for folding knives, is the flipper as far as safety is concerned, and also from ease of use. It's easy to use the flippers. And if you have like a plunge lock, you don't even have to get your fingers in the way of the knife when it's folding back into the handle. With the plunge lock or with like an axis style lock or a crossbar style lock. And the best one, the people to me that make the best fidgeting knives, of all the fidgeting knives I have tried within the last couple of years, the best is SOG. SOG with the XR lock. But then after that, I would say it'd be Hogue with their plunge lock, and the Brian Ti and Friends. Those are my 3 top favorites for flipper knives. Because the way I like flippers is it's got to have either a crossbar style lock or a plunge lock, or what do you call button lock. That's the way I like them the best. And the people that do it the best are Brian Ti and Friends, SOG, and Hogue. Those seem to be like the 3 companies, the three manufacturers that have products that I think are really outstanding as far as like flipper knives are concerned. And another company that's really good, a Chinese company, is called CJRB. They make a nice flipper too, but it's not as easy to use as these. And so that's why I wouldn't put it, way up on top. But I do like the CJRB one too, if you guys want to get a real nice budget knife. That's a flipper. I'm just saying myself, CJRB, was that a flipper? It may not have been a flipper. I'll take it back. It might have been just an axis style lock. They're the axis style lock. Can't remember quite. I think it might have been. Not sure if they have flippers, so I'm gonna take that one back. I absolutely love it though. This is going in the box. This will be a new work knife. And I'll put this one back in the knife roll, and it'll be on collection status. I carry this one too. I like this one, but it's just that I got another. I sort of like my Hogues better. And the reason being is not because of the knife or the bearing system or the lockup or whatever, is I'm not a big fan of this pocket clip. And the pocket clip on this one especially, it bites into your hand. Whenever you use it, it bites into your hand. I don't know if you can see that right here. And that's a hot spot for me, and it's not comfortable to use it a lot. But I do love the knife. If they just need to do something about the pocket clip. I think the pocket clip's very, very ingenious the way it works. It works very well, functions very well, but it's just that this area right up in here hits my hand, in the palm of my hand, and it's not comfortable. And I think I got pretty tough hands. I can handle a lot of stuff. And if it's not comfortable to me, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be comfortable to you either. It's the pocket clip. The knife, the grip of the knife is excellent. The ergonomics of the knife without the pocket clip, I think, would be excellent. But I think this pocket clip needs to be changed or something. Maybe this pocket clips just won't work for this one. On this one, I can't feel it because the handle is shorter. And instead of hitting me on the part of my palm, I don't know if you can see this, I'm trying to show it to you, where it irritates me. This one doesn't do that, because this one comes in further and it doesn't hit you in that same area. But this pocket, I can feel this one a little bit too. It hits me like right here now. But it's a lot more comfortable than this one though. Now this one, if it didn't have the pocket clip, the grip on this one would be fantastic. It's just the pocket clip that bugs me. But both of these are made pretty much exactly the same way. They both got 6061 aluminum back spacers. They both got 6061 aluminum handle frame and scales. They both got the same type of pocket clip. Both got the same type of grind on the blades. They both got the same nice big. I love these. I love their thumb studs. Thumb studs are awesome. The thumb studs, and they both got jimping on the blades. This one's a 5mm and this one's a 3mm thickness on the blade. Excellent knives. The only thing that disturbs me about this one is the pocket clip. Other than that, I think it's beautiful. I love the way the action is. This is the most drop sheddy knife I've got. No wrist or nothing here. And this one I've carried, and it's been oiled and everything. The new one I haven't carried yet. It hasn't been oiled or anything. This one drops shut so easily. Me, I'm used to using my wrist a lot, I think. I always use my wrist. But if I use my wrist a little bit like I do on my other knives, it bounces out, watch. See, it bounces out after it's been closed. Yeah, I'm timing it right now. If you keep your hand on the button too long, it'll bounce. But if you time it right, it's awesome. This is a great knife. I think it's a great knife. I love this blade. And even though, it's just regular 154 CM, it's not CPM 154, I still think it's a beautiful blade. I love 154 CM. It was one of my more favorite steels back in the day. I remember it was 154 CM, and then they had like ATS 34 Benchmade. And they used to also use 440C for a lot of their ballad songs. And what other steel was the carbon steel was M2, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. Absolutely love these. Like I said, the only part that irritates me about the Brian Ti knives, the Brian Ti Fighter knives, is the pocket clip. And it's kind of a love-hate relationship because these pocket clips actually work really well. I mean, it's easy to pull it out of your pocket, but it has good retention, and it allows the knife to sit nicely in your pocket. So when you need to deploy it, it's easy to deploy. But it bothers my palm of my hand. These parts back here, the way they stand off, they sort of like dig into your palm of your hand. So it's not my favorite pocket clip, but I do like the engineering behind it, as far as like the way it works in your pocket when you need to deploy it and stuff like that. But other than that, it's not my favorite pocket clip. And it makes the knife not be my favorite knife. I think if it had a different pocket clip, one that was more comfortable in your hand and your palm. I don't know if Brian Ti or KT's listening to this or ever get to see this, but if they do, I would suggest changing the pocket clip. The knife is perfect. The pocket clip isn't, though. The pocket clip needs to be changed. But I love the knife. I think if you took the pocket clip off of these would be some awesome knives. But then you couldn't carry them. They wouldn't carry right in your pocket, though. I mean, they'd be good for a jacket pocket knife, like a motorcycle jacket pocket. Excellent knives. Well, that's about all I got for you right now. I got some more coming in next week. This will be a Saturday video. I'm going to release this one tomorrow. Today's Friday, May 7th. This one will be released tomorrow. Probably in the morning. I'll probably do a morning release like 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And it'll be released tomorrow, May 8th. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this pocket clip on this one, the smaller one, doesn't bother me. I could deal with that. But I love these little knives. Look at that, it drop shuts too. Even with a little lightweight blade. The other one has a 5mm thick 4-inch blade, or almost 4 inches, 3 3/4 or something like that. This one's just 3 inches and it's only 3mm. So it's a lot lighter, and it still drop shuts. The ball bearing system in these knives work really very well. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. That's all I got for that one. Hope everybody's doing good. Peace out. Stiletto.